backing 50 up, saying he's justified in still holding on to the anger from years of beef, especially since
Rest in peace to the hip-hop legend VGTI. His name will live on forever. From day one, he came at us with straight fire. He made it clear he wasn't backing down. People used to call me the second he left the office, saying was wild. The way I saw it, if you rocked with him, you weren't rocking with me. I won't lie, I hated on him. Hated so much that he ended up with M and Dre. People like to play both sides, you know? Curtis 50 Cent Jackson had a real problem. Not just that he got shot 9 times, the real problem was he knew exactly who did it. Everybody knew. But he couldn't do a thing about it. Then things got crazy. Everybody involved in his shooting ended up getting locked up. Imagine that. You survive getting shot up, even take one in the mouth, just inches from death. But here's the real question. Who really saved him? When news broke that Irv was gone, 50 didn't let up. He went all in on the disrespect, straight up mocking his death. Fans are split. A lot of people are furious, calling 50 childish and heartless for celebrating someone's passing. But some are riding with him, saying he's got every right to feel how he feels. Irv was tied to the same people who tried to take 50 out, and over the years, he said some ruthless things too. After everything he survived, I just can't see God saving someone who moves like that. Someone who disrespects his own family and brings nothing but negativity. Everything about 50 feels toxic, like he feeds off drama. Then, earlier this week, word started going around that Irv Gotti had another stroke. On February 5th, a source close to the family confirmed it. The stroke caused a brain bleed, and Irv wasn't responding. And sadly, just hours later, news broke that Irv passed from complications from multiple strokes. He was just 54 years old. Irv had been. At first, fans thought he was getting better. But this stroke hit different, way worse. Doctors tried, but there was nothing they could do. While most of the hip-hop world sent prayers to Irv's family, 50 Cent just couldn't help himself. As soon as the news dropped that Irv was on life support, 50 ran to IG to crack jokes. He even posted a headline about Irv's loved ones saying their final goodbyes, and of course, he had to add his own twist to it. 50 didn't waste a second. As soon as the news hit, he ran to IG and wrote, "Damn, I wanted him to see my new shoes." But when it was confirmed that Irv Gotti was gone, 50 took it to another level. He posted a photo of himself smoking hookah, sitting next to a plastic tombstone. The caption? "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. Nah, God bless him, LOL." His posts blew up instantly. Some fans laughed it off, saying that's just 50 being 50. But a lot of people weren't feeling it, calling him out for being straight up disrespectful and taking it too far. Nobody was shocked by 50's reaction. This is just what he does. Back in August, when a photo popped up of Irv walking with a cane after suffering a stroke, 50 wasted no time clowning him. He posted the picture and hit him with that classic line, "Damn homie, in high school you was the man, homie. WTF happened to you?" Then he added, "I want Irv to get better, so he can live long enough to watch my next wave. LOL. Some people thought 50 was out of line for mocking a man's health. But his fans? They ate it up, saying he has every right to move how he moves. Right to still hold on to that resentment because I've also disrespected 50 multiple times and even made that wild comment about how people always say, put God first, but you gotta wonder, why would God save someone like this? Maybe it wasn't God. Maybe it was the devil. Because 50 moves like pure chaos. I just don't see God saving someone who lives like that. Disrespecting his own family, feeding off beef, and bringing nothing but drama. Everything about him is messy, negative, and built for conflict. Honestly, it feels like Satan looked at him and said, "Yeah, I can work with this one." You know, Satan is called the angel of music, right? And since V was connected to people who once tried to take 50 out, some fans feel like he doesn't owe him any mercy. After all, Irv never showed 50 any point. One person on X put it straight. No, 50 didn't go too far with his IG post. I can tell some of y'all never had real beef in your life, and that's a good thing. But let's be real, people tried to take 50's life, and Irv and his crew were cool with the ones who allegedly had something to do with it. One fan on X put it bluntly, Y'all do know VGTI wanted 50 dead, right? LOL. This wasn't just rap beef. These guys were really at war. So if 50 wants to dance on his grave, I get it. I don't condone it, but I understand. For those who don't know, 50 Cent and Irv Gotti's beef goes way back to the early 2000s. It all started when 50 and G-Unit went at it with Ja Rule, who was signed to Irv's label, Murder Incorporated The Real Spark. Ja Rule got robbed by someone from 50's crew. From there, it wasn't just tension, it turned into a full-blown war. It all started in Southside Jamaica, and from there, it was war. Diss tracks were flying, snitching accusations were everywhere, and things even got violent. Both sides went at it heavy, with fights breaking out, including a wild brawl at a club in Atlanta. But the craziest moment? The Hit Factory studio in New York, March 2000. That's when G-Unit and Murder Inc. clashed, and in the middle of the chaos, 50 got stabbed. Black Child from Murder Inc. later took credit for it, and from that point on, things only got worse. Ja Rule and Irv eventually spoke on it, claiming 50. Irv and Ja claimed that 50 filed a protective order against them after the studio incident, but over the years, that claim has been pretty much debunked. But things took a dark turn in May 2000 when 50 got shot 9 times. McGriff and Irv go way back, and in 2003, Irv and his brother got hit with federal charges for allegedly laundering McGriff's money. They beat the case in 2005, but McGriff wasn't so lucky. In 2007, he was sentenced to life in prison for conspiracy and murder in a separate case, even though no one from Murder Incorporated or McGriff's crew was ever charged for the hit on 50. The beef never died down. If anything, it only got worse over the years. BY 2017, 50 was still coming for Irv, even threatening to slap him after Irv brought up their past drama. The beef flared up again on The Breakfast Club when 50 called Irv out, saying, "You think people can't see you softened, Irv? You say you beat me, but you didn't do anything. You punk. I'll slap the ish out of you, and you'll say, thanks, may I have another? LOL. Later that same year, things got even more intense after it was announced that 50's show, Power, would join BET's schedule alongside Irv's show. Tails Point 50 wasn't having it, posting on Instagram, "He quiet. Don't tell him I'm setting up shop. I don't come to make friends when I..." 50 wasn't done. He hopped in the comments and wrote, "I don't know. Maybe it's just old habits. Tails is garbage. Good idea. Badly done. It'll be gone faster than you can say 50 did it. LOL." Irv didn't let that slide. He posted a screenshot of 50's comment with the caption, "Can't keep Tails out his mouth. LOL. I'm not saying anything else. Don't worry, my people. This'll be the last time. I'm back to work directing everything I need." And just to add one more shot, Irv threw another jab at 50 in the comments. Irv wasn't backing down. He posted, "The fact that this clown is trying so hard to make Tails go away should show everyone how dope my show is. He's saying it's a good idea, but bad execution. Huh. F outta here, you love my stuff. Tails is back on." Then, in 2021, 50 called out Irv again after Irv made comments about DMX's death. Irv said in an interview that DMX had overdosed on a mix of crack and fentanyl. Since this was still unconfirmed at the time, 50 blasted Irv for talking about X's cause of death, writing, "This guy is." 50 didn't hold back. He posted, "This idiot really said DMX died from smoking crack and fentanyl? Why would he even say that?" Irv later apologized for his comments. It was later revealed that DMX's cause of death was actually a heart attack, reportedly triggered by a drug overdose, which left him in a coma. But that wasn't the end of the beef between 50 and Irv. Even now, 50 shows no mercy, even though Irv's family and 3 kids are grieving his death. What do you think about all of this?